to get in shape for basketball. I'm Tony. Welcome back to Streetball Strategies.
As I do the money dance, laughing to the bank, thumbing through 100 grand. I might never fall off, cause all I do is win. Repeat like Jordan, up early in the morning. We did it last night, but let's do it again.
This is a very basic and common problem that a lot of players have, even on like a yearly basis, like after the off season. How do you get back into basketball shape? So basic common questions usually evoke basic common responses and solutions, but that doesn't mean that they're bad or that they're not effective. What I'm going to talk about are things that actually work, that are actually going to help you and can actually make a difference in your game. So especially if you're a newer or younger player, you're probably still thinking inside the box, meaning you're probably here looking for conventional basketball advice. That advice being, okay, you want to get in shape, here's the drills and workouts you need to do in order to get there. But that's not what I do. This channel is very much not about doing drills and workouts. So if you're looking for that, if you are thinking inside the box, if you are very conventional like that, this is just not the right video or channel for you. I want to put that out there right in the beginning so that if you're looking for drills and workouts and you're watching this video, I don't want to waste your time. What I do want to do, what I am going to do is first of all state the obvious that basketball is a cardio-based sport. You are constantly moving, and much of the time you're moving as quickly and as fast as you possibly can, which means you're going to need to be in cardio shape. The better cardio shape you are in, the better basketball player you're going to be able to be. I have a video dedicated specifically on how to get in cardio shape for basketball right here, but just to sort of expound on that, let's say, number one, when it comes to being in cardio shape for basketball, obviously there are going to be days and times when you need to push yourself, push your body, push your lungs to the limit and beyond in order to get improvement. But what I want to point out is just as importantly is the rest and recovery that you're going to need from that. Because the part where you do whatever cardio it is that you're doing in order to improve your cardio for basketball, when you're pushing yourself to and beyond your limits, that's your stimulus for improvement. But that stimulus is never going to take hold. It is never going to actually improve your cardio unless and until you rest and recover from it. So the cardio itself, pushing yourself to and beyond your limits, that stimulates the improvement, but it's the recovery that actually cements it in. So you can't have one without the other, at least in terms of, like, you could push yourself to the limit every single day and never take a day off, never really recover, and you will get marginal improvement, but not nearly as much or as quick of an improvement if you push yourself really hard and then rest and recover, and then push yourself really hard and rest and recover. Because after you recover, if you recover properly, when you come back the next time, you will be marginally better, which means you will be able to marginally push yourself that much more. But if you never rest and recover, if you don't do it properly or for long enough, then you're not going to get that marginal improvement as quickly, so you're not going to improve as quickly. The next major component for being in shape for basketball is all about changing your speed. Be that going from being very still to moving very fast, to the opposite, which is deceleration, which is moving very fast to being very still, or being very still and then jumping suddenly with a whole lot of power and explosiveness. And that, for me, that even includes changing direction while moving very quickly. The ability to change speed, going very fast to very slow, and all of everything I just said cannot be overstated in terms of its importance as a basketball player. In terms of going about how to do that, how to achieve that, really the cliche of how to get in shape for your sport, the best way to do that is by playing your sport, is very applicable. Now, yes, it is a cliche, but it is a cliche for a reason. It works and it's very effective. But you're probably not here for that. You're probably already playing basketball. You've noticed that your cardio isn't where you want it to be. You're looking for ways to supplement alongside playing basketball to get your cardio to where you want it. In that case, the second, very close second way to improve your cardio is by simulating your sport, in practice or off the court. More specifically, simulating it for you and your game specifically. The way you play, what position you play, how you play that position, what responsibilities you have in that position, what your goals are, what you're trying to achieve. Running drills and workouts that simulate all of those things that you're trying to do. The closer the drills and workouts that you run, the closer they simulate to what you're trying to actually achieve, the better results you're going to get, the quicker. I could prescribe you some 40-year-old basketball workout or drill out here, and I would say, okay, if you do this drill or this workout, it'll help you get into shape. And it probably will. It probably will help to a degree, but eventually what's going to happen is you're going to run that drill, it's going to help a little bit, and then you're going to think to yourself, well, if I just change this part of the drill and I do this different and I put this in this order, it will help me more because it will be more specific to what I'm trying to do, what my goals are, what my game is. So since you're eventually going to customize whatever drill or workout I could give you to yourself anyway, the best advice I could give you or anyone could ever give you is simulate what you need, what you want as closely as possible, and then develop drills and workouts for that game. Now, if you're a complete beginner, if you're completely new to basketball, you've never really run drills and workouts for yourself before, you've never really gone through that process, that's completely fine. You can look up other people's drills, other people's workouts, and apply them to yourself in your game. Run those drills, run those workouts. But what's going to happen sooner than later is what I just described. You're sooner than later going to start customizing those drills and workouts to yourself in your game anyway. But that, of course, means you need to be aware of yourself, your game, your position, what you want to do, what your goals are, what your weaknesses are, how you want to improve them, what you need to do to improve them. You need to have all that kind of awareness. And then, of course, developing and customizing your own workouts and your own drills is going to take a whole lot of time. It's going to take a whole lot of repetition. It's going to take a whole lot of effort, and maybe you don't want to do that, but the question is, how much does this matter to you? How important is it to you? Because if it's not all that important to put in all that time and work and effort into developing your own drills and workouts, that's completely fine. You're just more of a more casual player, meaning you come out here, you're not in great cardio shape, so you run around, you do a little bit of whatever to try to get your lungs in shape, and maybe it helps a little bit, and then you feel a little bit better, and then you're proud of yourself, and you had a little bit of fun, and you spent a little bit of time putting in a little bit of work, and maybe you didn't get quite the results that you were looking for, and it took a little bit longer than you wanted it to, but that's fine because you're just out here to have a good time, and that's perfectly cool. But this channel is intended more so for us serious players, and serious players are looking for serious results, which means you're going to have to put in serious time and effort into developing and customizing your own drills and workouts to get where you're trying to go. And when you are customizing these drills and workouts to help you with your explosiveness, right, to help with your ability to change speed, try to make sure that they are measurable so you can measure your results over time. That way you can make adjustments over time so that you can progressively overload and thus get better over time in a manner in which you're making the most progress you can in the smallest amount of time possible. That's generally how to get in shape for basketball. No specific drills or workouts from me, but very rock solid principles to apply to the eventual drills and workouts that you're going to do, that is going to allow you to maximize those drills and workouts to get you the best results as quickly as you can. The best, fastest way to get in shape for basketball is by playing basketball, but the next best second way to do it is to simulate how you play your game on and off the court in practice, and then to measure your results and progressively overload and get better over time. There is no shortcut, there is no hack. You really just have to earn it. So I want to thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, if you found it helpful at all, then please subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit that thanks button down below. When you do hit that thanks button, it directly supports the channel. So for anyone that does hit that thanks button, know I genuinely appreciate it. As always, like, share, comment down below. Let me know what you do to improve your shape, your conditioning for basketball year after year. What improvements have you made? How have you gone about doing that? Also, make sure you hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever any video goes live on this channel. And until then, I'll see you guys next week.
I've been on the grind every day, ain't no way I'm gon'